Wait, before you scroll, let me share a secret about love that most people never hear. Hello there, my dear. Please, come sit with me for a moment. At 90 years old, I have seen the world change in more ways than you can imagine. We have newfangled gadgets and gizmos, but one thing never changes: the human heart and its need for connection. Intimacy is a beautiful part of life, a dance between two people, built on trust and care. It is nothing to be ashamed of or to whisper about in hushed tones. We must talk about these things openly and honestly, with respect for ourselves and for our partners. So let us have a frank little chat just between us about a topic that can sometimes make people blush. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more content like this. Before we talk about any how-tos, we must talk about the most important word in any language when it comes to intimacy. Yes, but it has to be a real yes. A yes that comes from your heart, not from pressure or a feeling that you should. This is what we call consent. It means both people are enthusiastic and completely comfortable with what is happening. It is not a quiet, uncertain "I guess so." It is a bright, clear yes. I want to do this with you. Anything less is not true consent, and you should never, ever proceed without it. This conversation about consent must happen before you even begin. It can be as simple as asking, "Would you like this? Are you comfortable with this?" And you have to be ready to hear no, and to respect it completely. Now, let's talk about something very practical: hygiene. This is not about being fussy. It is about health, comfort, and respect for each other. Just as you would brush your teeth before kissing someone, it is important for both partners to be fresh and clean before being intimate in this way. For the person giving, this means having a clean mouth, brushing your teeth, flossing gentle mouthwash. It shows you care about your partner's experience and well-being. For the person receiving, the same rule of courtesy applies. Quick shower, wash with warm water and mild unscented soap. The genital area should be cleaned thoroughly. You should feel comfortable saying, "Hey, why don't we both freshen up first?" Good hygiene is a team effort that benefits everyone involved. During any intimate moment, your most important tool is not a part of your body, but your voice. Communication should not stop once the activity begins. In fact, that is when it can be most helpful. You cannot read your partner's mind, and they cannot read yours. What feels good to one person might not feel good to another. The only way to know is to ask, and the only way for them to know is for you to tell them. This ongoing conversation turns a generic act into a personalized, deeply connecting experience for both of you. You can use your words to guide and to learn. Does this feel good? Do you like this? Are incredibly powerful, where both of you feel safe, heard, and cared for from beginning to end. My dear, when we talk about intimacy, we must always talk about safety. Being safe is an act of love for yourself and for your partner. The most important topic here is the prevention of sexually transmitted infections, or STIs. These infections can be passed during any kind of sexual contact, including oral intimacy. Even if someone looks perfectly healthy, they can still carry an infection without knowing it. The best way to reduce risk during oral sex is to use a barrier, like a condom. There are many types available. It is important to have an open conversation about sexual health with any partner. This means asking about their STI testing history and sharing your own. But it is one of the most important conversations you will ever have. For anyone trying something new, it is natural to have some anxieties or worries. Sometimes we build things up in our minds to be much more complicated than they really are. Let's talk about a few common worries and put them to rest. One of the biggest fears people have is, "Am I doing it right?" My dear, there is no single right way. Everyone is different. Every couple is different. Another common worry is about the gag reflex. This is a very natural reflex your body has to prevent choking. It is not something you are doing wrong if it happens. It is just your body being protective. If you find this is an issue, there are simple things you can do. Go slowly. Breathing slowly and deeply through your nose can help relax the muscles. And remember, you can always take a break. Let me tell you a secret. If you are with a kind partner, they are not judging you. They are focused on the pleasure of the moment, not critiquing your technique. As we come to the end of our little chat, I want to share a few final thoughts, like secrets whispered from an old friend. First, remember to use your hands. So many people forget this. Your hands can be just as much a part of the experience as your mouth. You can use them to gently hold and caress your partner. Second, variety is the spice of life, and this is true here as well. You do not have to do the same thing the entire time. You can vary the speed, you can vary the pressure. Another little secret is about positioning, or you can both lie on your sides facing each other. Find a position that allows both of you to be comfortable for a longer time. My last and most important secret is this: relax and try to have fun. This is not a chore or a solemn duty. It is supposed to be a joyful, connecting, and even playful part of a relationship. Your positive energy is contagious.